Hello, kiddies, and we got a special treat for you tonight. I have with me Steve Gonalves. He's on the hit TV show Ghost Hunters on the Sci-Fi Channel that airs every Wednesday night. How you doing, Steve?
Good, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
That's good.
Well, what got you into taps?
Taps, well, I've always been interested in the paranormal and never really had any crazy experiences, but just an interest of mine. And started hunting, or not hunting, but started learning, I should say, when I was younger, when I was 15, 16. Then started going on ghost hunts, and then I eventually joined a team. Then I started my own team, and then about 8 years ago, or 6 years ago, Jason and Grant approached me and said, hey, I like the way you investigate and the way your team works. You want to join forces? I said, yeah, that sounds good. So we did. And then about 2 years after that, they got the show, Taps the team. And then I was chosen as one of the cast members, and that's how we got the show. And that's how I joined Taps.
Now, say an amateur like myself that's interested in ghost hunting, is there any special places to get some of this equipment? Any stores or websites?
Yeah, there's not really any storefronts that sell this stuff, but you can go to cell phone companies, like companies, not cell phone storefronts that sell cell phones, but if there's, say, a Verizon service center or a place where the trucks are, they often have EMF gauges, which is one of the equipment that we use, and they'll sell them pretty cheap, because they're used or whatever, and they'll sell them off for $20 or $30, so it's not too bad.
Now, do you recommend using the heat cameras and doing the EVP work? What's a good technique for somebody like myself to go out and do?
Yeah, using a recorder to record with the EVPs is probably the easiest and one of the better ways to get evidence. You have a high success rate, so it's a lot of fun for people.
Now, what's the best way to do EVP work? Do it silent or with fans, background noise? What's the best way?
There's a lot of different ways, a lot of different techniques, and a lot of different people say you need to or should do it a certain way. But across the board, the case study, like actual case study of all the cases, show that you get results no matter how you do it. If you use white noise or a fan like you said, there's still a chance you'll get something. If you use nothing and you're silent, there's still a chance you'll get something.
Now, can you enlighten the fans about the live Halloween show? And what can we expect?
Yeah, we're going to be at a place called Waverly Hills. It's in Louisville, Kentucky, and it'll be live Halloween night. And we'll be there for 6 hours, and it'll be live. There's only, I think, a 5 or 6 second delay, so it really is instantly live.
Now, is this live, or do they take breaks? Does this go straight through all the way to the end?
They break for commercials, yeah. And so that's the breaks that we get is during the commercial. But we only get, say if it's a 2-minute commercial break, we only get 20 seconds to relax because we never know when they're going to come to us. But it's all right.
Now, Steve, what's your favorite top 5 movies that you love to this day?
Oh, jeez. That's a good question. Probably Reanimator, Day of the Dead. I'd have to say Half-Baked right now.
That's an awesome movie.
Probably even Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for part 2 to come out myself.
Oh yeah, that's going to be coming out. And I'd say probably Labyrinth. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a good question. I have to think about that one. Next one, maybe Godfather. I don't know.
What do you currently have in your iPod or CD player? What do you listen to?
iPod. I listen to everything. I got everything from Slayer to more extreme metal to rap and Dr. Dre and I even have some other stuff like some jazz and some rock.
Really?
Yeah, got everything.
Now, if a robot and a monkey were to get in a fight, who do you think would win and why?
Between a robot and a monkey?
Yep.
I think the robot. No, do you think a monkey? Monkey could, I guess.
I mean, personally for me, I would say robot. He can have laser beams and just smoke his ass.
Yeah, you can do anything you want to the mummy. You can stomp it, squish it.
Now, while on these investigations, what was the freakiest thing that scared the living daylights out of you?
One time, we had a lot of different stuff happening on the case, and it seemed a lot of stuff sliding around and different shadows and getting a lot of different oppressive feelings. And I'd been touched and seen my shirt get pulled, and all that happening in one night was probably the scariest night.
Now, Steve, we're going to wrap this up. Do you have any shout-outs or websites or current projects that you'd like to promote before we end?
Yeah, we have a magazine, and the magazine chronicles all the investigations of all different facets of the paranormal, from UFOs to Bigfoot to space to science to ghosts, obviously, hauntings. And they can go to tapsparamag.com and learn about that and read about it, and that's about it, really.
Steve, thanks again for doing this interview. I really appreciate it. And for everybody out in W Fuck Off Radio Land, make sure you hit up tapsparamag.com. Pick up a couple issues. Hell, pick them up. Get a subscription. Because I did, and I gotta say these magazines are very informative. So until next time, make sure you tune back into Wolfpack Super Deluxe Funtime Variety Hour on W Fuck Off Radio.